Okay, so I had to get a new phone today. My government phone completely broke last night. I was charging it and it fell off the counter, and that was the last drop. That was the last crack. It was just lines on the screen after that, and I couldn't do nothing. So today I had to venture out and get a new phone, and I thought I would test out the recording capabilities and make a short video for it. So the short video I'm going to make, I want to talk a little bit about the cycle of abuse and how it's more like a whirlpool that sucks you in and pulls you down until it drowns you. And the further you get away from the center, the further closer to the edge you get, the more they'll throw out lines to try to pull you back in. Things like they'll say, if you talk about these things, it meant you never loved us. They make up their new rules. Well, you said these things, and so these things can't be true. You said your father was abusive, so you never could have loved him. You can't speak out about things and still have feelings of care or emotion towards these people. These are rules that they made up. It's absolutely possible to care about somebody who has seriously damaged you. Um, But the reason they do this is these are lines they're throwing in. They're trying to pull you back in. They're trying to make you feel like, saying these things are wrong, doing this is wrong, feeling this is wrong. And you got to come back to our side, back to the center, back where it's safe. In one of the interviews that my aunt and her daughter did, they even like flat out said they would take me back if I would stop pretending to have these mental health conditions. I've never been pretending. That's a line they're throwing out. If you stop acting like this, we'll bring you back. We love you. We want you in our lives, but you're acting like this. That's a line. Leaving me out of my mother's obituary. That was a line. That was my family saying, look, you've spoken out about us and you're no longer a part of the family now. That's a line because nobody wants to lose their family. Obviously, you're going to start moving closer because you don't want to lose everybody. Of course, in an abusive situation, you have to lose everybody. You have to let those lines bounce off of you. Thankfully, I have life jackets that have been thrown to me from outside of the circle. Not only do I have friend online, I have friends who are supportive and who understand. I have my therapist and my doctor. And when my family starts throwing out too many lines and starts trying too hard to drag me back in, I know that I can rely on the life jackets that therapy and medication has offered me. And I'm so thankful that those life jackets exist and I'm no longer susceptible to their lines that they're constantly throwing. And it doesn't, to the outside world, it doesn't look like a line. But the way it impacts you is what makes it's the manipulation that they're using. It's specifically for you. Nobody else is supposed to be able to see it for what it is because it's not for them. It's going over their heads. I don't want to get sucked down into the whirlpool again. I don't want to let it drown me. That's why I continue seeking help and working to get stronger and move further away from all of this.